And the Banitsa vanished. And here I am.
The Banics. Immediately, we got some stuff to say. They lived well in wealth and affection until Maslenitsa, probably like that, Maslenitsa, when the soldier grew sad. Who is my mother-in-law? Who should I visit for the feast? His young bride answered him, let's go to the next village where a woman has been nurturing a baby boy for 16 years, but he still hasn't grown. They left for this village and arrived there on a Wednesday. They sought out the house and found the woman cradling her baby. The baby cried, but neither ate nor drank. The bride grabbed at the bundle, threw it over her shoulder, and cried, do you know what you're raising? The baby turned into a log, and the girl says, I'm your real daughter. When you, mother, left me at the banya, a Vanik switched me with this log and cast a veil over your eyes. Since then, their life returned to as it should be. Well, that's nice. Are you done, buddy? You're idle. I believe I can send you on, I don't know how, though. We'll come back to that.
What a tale! Well, Kolya, you sure got lucky. Sure did find me a fine maiden, a pretty one.
Huh?
Come on, old Yegor. Don't be like that.
Don't worry. I'm not trying to curse you or anything.
I don't know what to do now.
So, Kolya, are you going to make good on your word?
I sure am. I'm doing it all by the book. Nice and proper. But where would the matchmakers go?
I remember the village the Abdericha stole me from. I remember the minute you freed me. I lived in Pakcha. My relatives still live there. Send the matchmakers there. Though I need to go there with Vasilisa first. You'll find your Aspen demon there.
Remember I asked you to question the Abduricha about an Aspen demon?
She switched me with an Aspen Chort, it turns out. This Chort now lives with my family. With my mother and father.
That's where we'll go. That's the kind of demon I need.
Good. I remember the way.
She's gone. I doubt she can follow you.
It's not so easy to get rid of her. Soon she'll revive in the dark. She can't die. I'm not entirely in the human world, to tell the truth. Until I'm married, she can bring me back.
How are you still alive after 18 years?
Nothing to it, really. Wherever the Banya stove is lit, we're with her. Her mind has grown weak, sort of. She's rather old, but she's also taught me things. She's taught me quite a bit. I am an ogre myself, to a certain extent.
Let's go then.
Woo! Alright. Now, I'm quite positive I got... Be over here. On a meaningless job. That's what I thought. I did. I did learn how to do that, so how... It's over here. Off you go. It's okay. Nothing gives me quite as much sin as... Ooh. Curious. Kind of like what I already have going on, though.
Feels like it was all in a dream.
I felt this way also, when I first stepped into the ethereal world.
I feel as if I've been asleep for all my life.
They say the changelings learn a lot from evil spirits.
That's true. The Binding's been teaching me. Urged me on with burning coals, so I would learn better. Well, now I know quite a bit.
Like a witch?
Well, maybe not like a witch. I'm nowhere close to you. I know a thing or two, though. About herbs, talismans, and so on. Maybe I'll help you sometime.
How does it feel to finally be in a human house?
It's exactly the way I imagined it. A different world entirely. There used to be undead, darkness. But here, there's life.
Isba as Tosmos? This? I don't... That's not a T. I don't know which letter this one is anyway. The optimal shape for a human dwelling is round. With a hearth at its center, it heats and lights the space evenly. In the north, these kind of houses were difficult and impractical to build. As a result, the inevitable corners of the wooden izba were dark and cold. For precisely this reason, they become the homes for all of the household spirits. No house stands without a domovoi. I believe that's how they pronounce that. The last time they pronounced it in my ears, let's see. The domovoi is a transformation of the ancestor spirit. Thus, the mythological chain, Izba, home, family, world. The Izba serves as a link between the micro and the macrocosmos. Okay. This is probably cosmos. That's a C up there. Okay. It is a place of birth and a place to dwell, a place to marry, cook in, and die in.
Were the other children with you?
There were. Not for long, though. The ones that you saw were made by the Abdiricha out of coals. But there were others. If a woman giving birth curses her child, or if somebody doesn't ask for permission to come in, the Abdiricha tried to lure them in. Always had some coals, shaped as toys or candy, in her hands. So when the child came close, she grabbed it.
Where are those other children?
That's the thing. Not everyone lives through it. Some are strangled by chords, some perish from sadness. I had friends, you know.
Let's go. We'll talk later.
I still wonder how word gets out in the land of Perm. I traveled to Vilgord. No one fears me like they used to anymore. Must have heard that I transferred the power to you.
I feel like he's not going to have anything new to tell me right now, but...
Why would the Banya bride need these sort of things?
I reckon it's the only way she can get out of. She needs things from the human world. You see, there's no living. This girl never had any of that.
all the normal stuff, I will.
Well, what do you want?
Hey, bud.
Can't you see? I'm all cozy here on the sleeping bench. I'm sleepy. Ask what you wanted. I need to sleep. Got tired.
Let's
Nothing
go.
new.
We'll talk later.
Alas. Gotta play a game of cards, though. Gotta keep myself fresh about it because, I mean, what if I have to play against other demons? Yeah. People keep playing cards I can't play on, which is really unfortunate for me. There we go. I don't have any trump cards. This is gonna be interesting. Down to just beating Nikolai. Nope. Oh well. I wasn't able to play anything for a hot minute there. I was dealt a really bad hand. Just against Proshka, huh? There we go, that's what we wanted. Woohoo! Okay. Let me look at my book. We have 21 right now. Anything extra that I want? No, let me see. Moves negative status, we need that. Free to all enemies is useful sometimes. I do like having bless. Is basic but useful. Affirm is useful too. I feel like until we get our Aspen seal, we've mostly got what we've got. You know? It's fine. You know what we got?
Hello
Oh.
to you, witch. The talk of the West is that you're a powerful knower, so I came to you.
Okay.
I brought some bread. It's stale, but it's all I have. There's an Yernik in our cemetery terrorizing the entire area. She died, you see, but hadn't passed on her shorts. You know how it goes.
Very well. I'll drop by when I'm near.
Cool. Off we go. We're starting from up here this time. Go see what the book merchant has. Probably nothing, but you gotta look.
You have goosebumps, a sign of a devilish presence. You look around. Your only companion is humming among the signs.
The wisdom that lies upon dark pages is not that of madness. You cannot paint me as a liar.
Yeah. That's okay then. Woods. Thick woods are growing near Abachkin waters. They're called the same way as the ones near Piantite. I haven't heard this one pronouncing that in a minute. Yep. Anyway, I wonder why.
You hear the loud cries of an infant coming from the woods. Is this a demon's trick or an actual child? You can't tell from here. You see a defenseless infant lying between the branches of a split tree. There are some gifts for the Leshy nearby. It seems that the peasants left their child in hopes that he would be cured of a disease. As a rule, the baby is left for several days in a forest in the hope of a miracle. You know well that the Leshy won't bother to help the child get well. This infant won't survive the night out here on its own. You think about what to do next. You bring the child to the closest village and steal the Leshy's gifts. You get lucky and quickly find the child's parents. You explain to them the dangers of such treatment and tell them to come to you for advice and herbs. The parents look scared, and it seems that they've learned their lesson.
I got a lot of XP for that. Bull Creek. A reputed herbalist lives near this creek. They keep throwing shops at me.
It
Back
seems
here.
the witch doctor expected your visit. She must have learned about it from her chorts. Her entire house is filled with fragrant, dried herbs. It seems this is the place to buy some useful ones.
You're not what we consider an average girl, are you? In that case, I'll show you some fine wares. Here, take a look.
What do we have? I have 2 of those. I only have 1 of these. Protection herb. Two of these. This is useful though, so I'll take another one. There. Alright. Old church. This church was prominent long ago, but it is now abandoned. There may be demons or some enchanted items inside.
You notice a familiar silhouette of the wooden church among the branches. You decide to come inside and rest a bit from the long road. When you come closer, you understand that this church has been long since abandoned. The windows are boarded up, and here and there you can see holes in the walls, as black as empty eye sockets. You can't overcome your curiosity and push on the mossy door. After a moment, your eyes adjust to the darkness. The old building is filled with an eerie silence. You enter and take a seat on one of the rickety pews. You look at the mysterious moonlight and gradually fall into your thoughts. Some time passes and you feel refreshed. Soon, you feel ready to continue your journey.
Small settlement. This has a song. A small village near Pokcha. Pretty sure it's Pokcha. Anyway, I once heard that dead men walked the streets of this village one night. The world we live in.
You breathe in the
Time for
chilly air.
another
The
song.
night silence envelops you like a black blanket. You look around. The village houses are frozen still, waiting for the dawn. At the village edge, you notice the
Maybe
bent
not.
shadow of an abandoned izba.
Thought that little paper thing meant a song, but
Inside, you notice a crooked doorway
encyclopedia
to a
entry.
galbetz and an ink-black cellar behind it. You peek inside. The cellar has been buried beneath the earth and broken boards for a long time now.
Galbetz. A galbetz in a wooden izba is a construction near the furnace that can be used to reach the top of the furnace and also serves as the entrance to the basement. Tall ones are called galbetz lockers and can serve as a closet with decorated partitions and a narrow door. The galbetz served as the entrance to a stairway leading down into the basement. Food and produce were kept in the coolest part of the galbetz. Sometimes the closest portion is called the upper galbetz, and the basement is called the lower galbetz. The galbetz was traditionally placed near the furnace opposite the red corner. Okay. Boroshin Bass. You can hear songs. It seems someone is hosting an evening gathering.
You hear the lingering sounds of songs long known to you. At one of the izbas, you see a late-running vichorka. It may be worth stopping to listen for a while. You sit by a house and dissolve in a deep song.
Чулок не марает розан, мой розан, виноград зеленый, по синичкам ходит, а синички те зыблют розан, мой розан, виноград зеленый, по конюшне ходит, а усты выбирает розан, мой розан, виноград зеленый, усты выбирает, а комоня седлает розан, мой розан, виноград зеленый, комоня седлает, а на коня садится розан, мой розан, виноград зеленый, на коня садится, да конь он веселится, розан, мой розан, виноград зеленый.
The road. This wide road leads from Vilgrort to Sheridan. From there, it continues on to other cities, even Perm.
At night, the roads of Perm province are not the safest of places for the common folk. This time, it is not demons that block your path, but rather 3 highwaymen. Nikolai fearlessly walks towards the bandit, but then stops dead in his tracks. The bandit is an old comrade of his. After a brief conversation, the bandits disappear into the forest.
Okay. Village cemetery. This old cemetery is abandoned. It's said that people from ancient times are buried here. That means that this is a powerful place. Maybe I can find some useful items?
You enter an old moonlit cemetery. Wooden tombstones are half broken. They stand in the dark like a squad of silent soldiers, each one staring at you blindly. You remember that this is the cemetery where the old hag Manka was buried. She was a famous witch Ikotnik. You search the silent cemetery and feel your skin crawl, a sign that evil spirits are nearby. One of the graves is dug up as if by a wild beast. You come closer. You almost fall over, but hold on to an old cross. Immediately, you realize that the old witch left her demons inside the crucifix.
Alright, what do we have here? You're a little different. You got a little snake on you and your little pot hopping around. I've seen you before. You're putting a defense. This is a poison. Okay. Gonna get rid of you immediately. Start with 5. We're just going to do this for now. Only 1 round of poison. Be fine. No, I can also just do this. All done. Pokcha village. It turns out that the bride is from the village of Pokcha. Pokcha? Yeah. The Abdurika. Abduri kidnapped her from the old banyas along the riverbank.
You finally reach the Changeling Bride's home village. Houses are scattered among grim firs. You feel the presence of evil spirits, and the book also seems to tremble with anticipation. You soon find the Izba, where the presence of evil spirits is strongest. As you approach, you hear the shrill cries of a baby coming from inside. The bride bites her lip and shifts from one foot to the other. You sigh. You'll need to make the first move.
Of children stolen in Banya. It is said not to leave a child in the Banya right after delivery, for a newborn might be stolen by the head of the Banya and replaced with something. If the mother notices this, she is to call for a knower to get her child back. But the head of the Banyan is clever. He might give them a pigeon or a cat instead of a baby. To prevent this, one had to know special words. Otherwise, the mother might end up nursing a log or a broom. Who's good in the village? Okay, we got some knowledge. I'm not sure what I want to use it for now, so we're just going to leave that alone. Alright, we have an idle chort, don't we? What do you do? We'll be fine.
Who goes there? My baby can't sleep. Who are you girls? What do you need?
Your child is a demon. See for yourself. The Abdericha's changeling lies in the cradle, looking exactly like a human baby. How can I make him show his true form?
I believe it was thrown over the shoulder. Doo-doo. Yep.
You lift the baby and quickly toss it over your shoulder.
Christ's kingdom, what are you doing, you witch?
Take a look at who you're raising.
The crying baby turns into a piece of wood.
Step aside. Hide over the stove.
As soon as the mother and daughter climb above the stove, the log attacks you.
$15. That's fine. You know what? I have space for bowls. Let's go. This is gonna hurt. Oh, never mind. I don't think I realized how much I increased my damage by. That's okay. Makes it easy. Yeah. A lot. 20. To summon more, but well, didn't have a. Oh, you know what? I could have done a break herb. That's okay. We'll be all right. They all have 11 hit points. Can I increase my damage enough? Woohoo! Aspen tree.
The bride tells her mother who she is. They hug. You can only guess how it feels to lose 18 years of your life. At the same time, the log turns into black smoke and sweeps into the black book. You feel dizzy. The world turns around you in a violent gale, disappearing in flames. Everything becomes dark.
Hello again.
Impressive. In only a week's time, the first seal is gone. All that's left is to open the seal. As I told you, you are very talented.
Why are the seals blocked with passes? Was the book written by the people of Perm?
Nothing of the sort. The book changes, adapts. I think the book has been testing you. If you could not figure out the primitive symbols of the truths, you would be unworthy of it.
So what do I do now? Where do I find the next evil spirit?
You can't figure this out yourself? Others have spent years, decades even, just to break one seal. The next seal, as you know, is of water. I imagine it won't be difficult to find the Vojanoi. Not in your neck of the woods.
Who did it before me?
People of greatness who became greater when they reached the end of the Black Book. The Black Book makes wishes come true. It can be used in many ways. You should think about how you can use it.
What happened to that log? Why was it sucked into the book?
Surely you don't think you get your wishes for free. You must feed the fire. Some spirits just vanish, absorbed by the book. Others possesses power enough to break the seal.
Who are you and why do you drag me into this hole? Why shouldn't I feed you to my book?
And lose such an invaluable helper. All of your Zagavars. It is I who empower them. They would not be as strong without me in your service. You will learn the nature of such things in time.
It's time for me to return to the light.
Is that all you wished to ask me? Very well. You may go. We will meet again when you break the water seal. I would, however, think carefully on the subject of our next chat if I were you. Me being such a priceless assistant.
I want to visit the wood, Yanoi. Wood, Yanoi?
Wake up, Vasya! Vasilisa!
Grandpa?
Well, have you come to your senses? How did you end up here? A minute ago, no one was here.
You tell old Yegor about your meeting with the Chort.
So the second seal is gone. Now it's time for a water one. Good job, Vasya. Good job. We might actually make it. Well, you rest a bit now, before your next task.
The Chort comes back downcast. In the end, he couldn't scoop out all of the water from Kolva using this basin full of holes. Weave a rope out of sand. Off you go, buddy. I think I'll just take this for now, because this isn't that bad. -1 is okay. I'm not sure what we want here. Gonna do more damage. You know what? There. Now they balance each other out. You've unlocked the Black Book seal. You can find new pages by choosing any unlocked seal section. At the start, you can only choose from several available pages. The rest you'll have to get by defeating evil spirits or completing tasks. As before, what do we have? Ooh. Style. Pages effect applies if all the pages in the Zagabor are of matching color. Okay. Eternal. Status doesn't vanish with battle progress. Heals enemies 1 when you lose hit points. Interesting. Serpent Sting. Does not use word slots. Interesting, interesting. Like, consider a key. That one. That one, and 23, which is a little bit more than we want. What did I get an extra of last time? Vermilion Stone, that's what I got an extra of. And I have, let's see. Sometimes having Ruda is useful. Like you, we like you. I like piety. Like in Father's name more. We'll get rid of him. Well versed and firm. This'll do for now. Fine. Have anything new to tell me?
I still wonder how word gets. Must have heard that I transferred the power.
Okay, scissors.
Well met.
Hello.
Is this the house of old Igor?
That's right. What brings you here?
Here, I brought a gift for you. Salt. Hear me out, please. I'm from Ust-Barovsk. I have a salt factory there.
Salt ponds. The presence of strong salt brine and vast woodlands on the banks of Kama, Husovaya, and Usoka, probably. Usoka? Contributed to the rapid growth in the number of salt pans. Initially, salt was boiled out of brine extracted from wells with primitive brine pipes. Later, salt refineries emerged with more complex extraction processes. Some of them stayed active up to the second half of the 20th century.
I'm Pahom Nikolaevich, the manager. My business is quite serious. I need to speak to you eye to eye.
You need to speak to Vasilisa. She's the one in charge here now.
A knower girl? That's a dangerous job.
No such thing as a safe job. Everything is as God wills it.
It is as you say. God abandoned our salt works. One day there's some noise in the salt oven. Another, some shadows near the salt boxes.
So what? I see nothing strange. These things happen all over the gubernia.
This is true. However, there was no brine at first. And the other day, some workers went missing. It's been several days. The police don't care. They say they'll be back. I've already organized my own I myself saw a kind of shadow near the barns. It disappeared the moment I saw it. I was told you can help me deal with spirits, and so I came here.
Tell me, Pahom Nikolaevich, how people went missing?
A week ago we hit brine. It just started gushing out. So we started working it, day and night, filled all the salt boxes. I put Alexei from Gorodishevo on the night shift. He went missing. People said he went on a binge. The local doctor says he's an alcoholic. And then Pyotr went missing, also on the night shift.
Did you try to figure out who is kidnapping these people?
Yes. On the third day, I sent a couple of strong men, myself among them. All was quiet at first, and then, at night, some sort of shadow appeared. Trishka called out to it, but it started thrashing about. I still get chills thinking about it. I crossed myself, and the shadow ran to the barn, or to the oven, or to the salt box. I couldn't tell which. Come morning, I saddled the horses.
Tell me about your salt works.
It isn't close. A factory near Ust-Urolka. We do everything there. Extract the brine and load the permyanka onto the barges. Permyanka is what we call our salt. Accidents happen, can't avoid them. But we never had to deal with demons.
You said the salt started to disappear.
For half a year we had little to no salt. Disasters, one after the other. But we held on. Now we struck brine. Workers have gone missing.
I won't leave you hanging.
But if we help you, don't forget about our reward. Perhaps you have some ancient or consecrated item?
Don't worry about that. We won't forget. The main thing is that we find who is to blame.
Have you had any arguments with the Vodyanoi?
With the Vodyanoi? He doesn't give us any trouble in the factory. I'm a God-fearing man. We offered our Vodyanoi vodka and baked treats.
All right, I'll take a look at your factory.
I organized transportation for you. They'll get you to the station. There, the manager will show you the way to the factory. Go as soon as you're ready. I'll go on ahead. Well, see you soon.
God himself sent him, Vasya. There you will break your seal. If only I had some Kupala salve, I could get there instantly. Oh, well, when Kupala comes, I'll get the required herbs. Get to it.
Oh, we have to play a customary game first. Every morning. Or night. Technically night. Oh man. Curses. I should have just taken it. I'm gonna lose this one. Unless... Aha! We didn't. Just barely. Okay, alright. You have anything new to say?
What, you can't you see? Ask what you wanted.
Nobody's had anything new to say for a minute.
Got tired.
No.
Let's go. We'll talk.
Okay. Off we go. Who I can choose? Oh, this is locked. Maybe not. Oops. Sivka's coming with me, huh? Okay, why not? Post station. You can find these stations all over. I just heard it. Uberina? Anyway. Gubernia. There we go. Gubernia. A place to rest and change horses. Yeah. Always like look around. Probably not gonna change its milepost.
Чердень, 100 verst. Solikamsk, 22 verst. Устюролка, 10 verst.
Almost missed that herb. Ah, ooh.
This cart has seen better days. Fedka, go shoot some magpies on the street. I'm sick of their calling.
So I rolled up a cigarette. And then I tell him, you know, spicing it up with curses. Then he crowed and disappeared. Happened this year in the hunting season.
Was he also asking about your daughter?
Come on, Your Excellence. Every knowledgeable passerby thinks he has to pull my leg.
God bless.
God bless.
The nobleman glances at you, flushes red, and nods in a restrained manner.
There aren't any horses at the station.
Really? And what about your Sivka?
The Sisetko's been riding that one for 7 nights straight. She doesn't let anybody near. You have to wait for fresh post horses. They're due in the morning.
And listen to Samson's tall stories. My name is Alexander. My companion is none other than the station caretaker.
My name is Vasilisa. I'm going to the Uzbarovsk factory.
You won't make it far without a carriage at this hour. We can play some cards while we wait. Where are you from?
From Vilgard. I have business at the factory. The horses could bring me only as far as this station.
The locals perhaps are afraid of riding in the direction of the factory.
Well, what do you expect? The factory is haunted, and now demons have snipped the telegraph lines.
Ooh.
What a mess. At this rate, we'll be left without a Tsar.
Will we get to Urolka with this horse?
Sure, if Sivka comes to its senses. Doesn't look like it, though.
I want to ask about something else. Did the demons cut the lines or what?
Who else?
According to you, the demons are to blame for everything. Is Winter also there doing?
You bet. Have you heard of Shulikons?
Seasonal spirits coming out of the land on Christmas or New Year's Eve and going back under the water through the ice holes after baptizing day.
I know about them. And I know for a fact that the Winter is not their doing. It's all in the celestial bodies.
Really?
So what happened to the telegraph?
Who knows? The monitor came, took the horses. Told me he was going to fix them. Took the stableman as well.
Samson says the spirits are to blame. He says all sorts of superstitious things.
Try living by the forest as long as I have. You'd see stranger things.
What have you heard about the factory?
It used to be a fine factory. Before the devil came, people started to disappear. There's always some witchery going on.
Was it before the recent disappearances?
I heard the same thing from the peasants. They say it's a bad place.
That's right. Everyone knows the mills are all haunted. Why would the factory be any different?
Just don't go in the water if you can't swim.
He told me about other cases.
Well, there's no lack of misfortune. Pahom sure had it tough. Then all these problems with the brine started.
Now they tell me more salt workers are disappearing. God is punishing them.
Or the devil.
What about you, Alexander? Where are you going?
I'm going to Logovo village. I'm a doctor, studied in St. Petersburg. The doctor there has his hands full. A difficult case. We've been exchanging letters.
I know a little about folk medicine. What happened here?
A witch doctor. A noble trade, but not as effective as the scientific approach. Well, listen. The peasant girl developed a kind of emaciation. She can't sleep at night, hallucinates.
What do the people say?
The usual things. Curses, kolduns.
I know how to deal with that. Perhaps I could help you.
There's no curse there. I mean, are there even such things? There's a sick girl in Logovo village. Come, I'll be waiting for you. I mean, I'll be in the village.
Let's play cards then. I'll bet 25. See if we win. Get that. Okay. All right. Let's see. That's good. Okay. One trump card. I'll just take that. Only one card. Perfect. This is going very well. Okay. We'll start with eights. Okay, there we go. Barely.
Well, congratulations on your winnings.
Thanks. Okay. Interesting. Anything else around here? Ask you questions. See. I'll be right back, horse. To make sure there's no herbs. Nope. Okay. Alright, horse.
The persistent neighing of a horse can be heard from the stables. When you come closer, you see a black shadow shuffling around the animal. You take a closer look and recollect your grandfather's lessons. This is a Susiedka. You're sure of it.
Susiedko. Susiedko is the name for a domovoi, or a house spirit, in Chardin Jutsk. They are often called Susiedko pal or Susiedko brother. In Komi folklore, he is called Susiedkolon, or Vezhalun. He is a helpful rather than harmful spirit. He helps as a good neighbor might, and this may be why his name is similar to that of neighbor in Russian, Sused. A domovoi lives alone, but the Susiedko is a family spirit. He more closely resembles a patron of the head of the family that lives in an izba, and his wife and children are patrons to other members of the family. A Susiedko warns of danger and protects people and pets. It strongly dislikes when his wards behave improperly. He may punish them for this at night by pressing on the sleeper's chest so that his chest aches and his breathing becomes shallow. If any livestock has a hide that is the same color as the master's beard, the domovoi may take a liking to it. If a Susiedko likes a horse, he might braid its mane. He also likes braiding women's hair. Cutting off these braids causes headaches.
Oh, a witch! Do your folk have a coven here or something?
Why do you torture the animal? A Susiedko is supposed to look after the horses, not torture them.
So you see me? What of it? This animal is the wrong color. It's not like that of the master.
The color is wrong. What color do you require?
Oh, I'd be happy even with a small, puny horse, but it should be the same color of the master's beard. If I waste this one, he'll buy a new one.
I'm telling you as one Susiedka to another. Do you see that girl's book?
Of course I do.
So if you're such a specialist in colors, take a look at its cover. All the Zagavars in there are for getting rid of Susiedkas. Believe me, I know.
My, oh my.
The domovoi hisses like an angry cat. The spirit jumps off the horse and disappears into a dark corner of the stables.
There you go, buddy.
Oh, Vasilisa. So, how's the horse?
I managed to calm the animal down. I made arrangements with the Susiedko.
Well, what do you know? All right. I'll get you where you need.
Thank you for not sharing any more of these wonderful stories.
They aren't stories, that's what happened.
Alright. Road to Utsbarov. This place isn't far from the plant.
The caretaker points in the direction of Ust-Urolka, and the cart with Alexander in it departs to Logova village. As you plan your next moves, you're interrupted by a shadow that appears suddenly on the road. You quickly draw a circle. The shadows come closer while you prepare the black book. Soon, a peasant stands before you with a heavy club in his hands.
Who goes there?
I'm from Vilgard. I'm headed to the salt works.
Cross yourself first.
You make the sign of the cross over yourself.
Phew, I thought I'd run into a demon. That kind wouldn't be willing to bless itself. I was sent for a night watch from Ust-Barovsk village. Shorts are bothering folk at the factory. You're heading there?
Well, yes. I'm an Or from Cherdyn. I'd like to help.
A witch? I'd better get going.
What did you hear about the missing people?
Gone without a trace. At first, we thought they'd gone on a drinking binge. But no. They went missing during their night watch. I heard there was a thick fog on those nights. Looked like a river overflowing.
What have you heard about the missing salt?
I heard it went missing long ago. Must be some thieves.
Could it be Chorts?
Could be. Oh, kingdom of the Lord. I used to be a salt walker once. See? Ears are all eaten away. Better ears than the immortal soul, though.
Salt trade. At the beginning of May, once the spring floods allowed ships to approach cities, the arrangement of trade caravans began. Salt was sent to... Oh, I don't know how to pronounce Nizhny? Novgorod, the center of the salt trade. Laborers shouldered large sacks full of salt and carried them onto the ships. The salt irritated their ears and neck, which swelled and turned red. This is the origins of the widely known phrase, salty-eared Permyak citizens. Okay.
Well, God bless you.
Sure, let's look at this Black Riverbank. The place is called Black Riverbank for a reason. I should be careful. Well, I'm looking for a fight, though. I haven't had a lot of them.
The murmur of the Chornaya River can be heard amidst the darkness. You also hear several voices nearby. A prickly sensation on your back tells you they belong to the spirits. You sneak closer and draw a circle. You can see several foggy spirits sitting on the bank. As soon as you read the first Zagavar, one of the figures disappears into the river. The rest of the demons approach you.
What do you have? Oh, right. Isn't that nice? Let's see. You're gonna add waste to me. Fence. We are going to... Add waste. Be dead right quick. Alright, off we go. I did way more damage than I need to, but it's fine. It's satisfying. Down you go. Curse. Ooh, I see. Curse all enemies. Burning blood. Increase waste on enemies by 1 each time the health. Oh. Oh. I see why that would be removed from the book. Unless I'm swiping. I'm gonna take this one.
On a stone by the water, you notice a wet comb.
Mermaid's comb. We're known for fishing, but not just for angling, mind you. Fishing starts before dawn. Men come with nets, fish, and spears. There used to be quite a bit of fish in this river. One time, the lads threw insults at the Rusalka, because she frightened away the fish by combing her hair on the stones. She dropped her cone, and the lads, fools that they were, picked it up. And wouldn't you know it, their nets tangled up. The fish escaped. The crew chief got sick all of a sudden. Some witch talked some sense into them, told them to return the comb. They came back to the same place, put it under a stone, and placed a loaf of bread as an offering with beans to boot. Next morning, the offering was gone, and wouldn't you know it, so was their chief's ailment. The nets started bringing in plenty of fish to sell again. I probably shouldn't take the comb. I'll leave it. It's fine. Grim Forest. There's something wrong beneath these branches.
You have goosebumps, a sign of a devilish presence.
Oh, hey!
You look around. Your only
Be wise and go forth. No literal serve.
What do you have? Generation. Arch Companion's ability and 7 health as a key. Interesting. Okay, let me see. Regeneration. Don't need... Get rid of Ruda. We're going to get rid of... Huh? I think that'll do for now. Alright. Off we go. Ukarin Woods. The road to Logovo village goes through this wood.
Sharp pine trees overhang the road like the legions of demons you've seen in many icons at the Church of the Trinity. You nearly jump. The forest darkness is torn apart by a flaming whirlwind hurtling over the trees. Proshka advises you to follow the demon. Could he be the one to blame for Logova's misfortunes? You run after the fiery whirlwind. You think that you've lost it, but then see it above the trees again. The chase leads you to Logova village. The fiery omen circles the chimney of one of the houses, and then vanishes.
Hmm. This is the village Alexander visited to cure a peasant girl.
You knock on the door of the Izba, next to which you saw a fiery image vanish. Alexander opens the doors. Inside, the doctor has already prepared the remedies. Among the bottles, you notice several old candles.
I didn't expect you to answer the invitation. But come in. Here is the sick girl.
On a bench under the icons lies an emaciated woman. Her eyes are open, but clearly do not see. She whispers abrupt phrases.
He'll come. He'll be back. He'll be back.
What are you talking about? Who are you waiting for?
Vanya, he's back. I know it.
It seems that this woman is delirious after several sleepless nights.
This Vanya, is he presumed dead?
He's alive. Alive. I've seen him. He's well except for his missing spine.
Her husband was killed in action. The news came not so long ago, they say.
I saw a demon near the village.
That's the tales of Samson. They make you see things.
No, I think evil spirits has a hand in this.
Of course they did.
Don't believe me? I know for sure a demon's at fault. The demon comes to the girl in the image of her dead husband. It drains her of her life force and can lead to her death. What spirit is to blame for her sickness?
Ooh. I have to refresh myself on everything. A lot of this has been, let's see if we can, salt trade, yes. Ooh.
Perhaps a witch cursed her?
Dang.
No, it's more likely that the fiery snake is at fault.
Some shorts take an image of a dead relative, often the husband, and come to the grieving. Such a chort flies in the sky as a fire sheaf, broom, or spindle. Only on the ground it assumes the dead man's image. One can recognize this demon by the absence of his spine.
It all fits. The dead man, the visions, the lack of a spine. He must be close right now.
Close? Yes, he's here. Soon my Vanya will come.
There's this type of chort. They take the form of the dead and visit the living. They can also look like their husbands. When did she fall ill?
The local doctor first wrote to me about her several months ago.
A long time. We won't cure her with words at this point. We need to ambush the chort that's been haunting her. If we get on the stove, he won't notice us. You'll see it with your eyes if you're close.
This is madness.
If we don't do this, the woman will soon follow her husband. No powders will make her better. Besides, they say that educated men like to put everything to the test.
Alexander reluctantly agrees and gets on top of the stove. You don't wait long. Sparks fly out of the mouth of the stove, and out crawls a pale chort with cow's hooves. For a moment, You think you hear Alexander whispering protective Zagavers. However, you have no time to think. You need to decide what to do next.
Fiery snake. Fiery. Anyway, an evil spirit called the fiery. We're just gonna say fiery for now. Snake often presents itself to women who are grieving for their lost husbands. To its victims, this demon is indistinguishable from their loved ones, but to outsiders appears as a ball of flames or as a sheaf of sparks. It sometimes brings gifts to peasant girls, which by morning turn to stones or dung. One can also identify the snake by its back, which appears to be a coffin or rotting flesh. I don't think we're talking this time. We could, but I don't think we're going to. Let's see what we have. Infernal. Bless. Okay. Well then, for right now, we're just going to... Ooh. Ignoring. Okay, well I can heal it. Here's what we're gonna do. Should be able to replenish. Where is it? Maybe I don't have one right now. Well, that's fine then. Okay. Kind of want to be able to heal, so we're not going to do that right now. Going to be doing 10 to me. Alright, well. A bit of damage. Oh, that one's a waste. I didn't realize it was a waste. Well. Don't have waste yet. Increases waste on ammo, but each time health is lost. I'm gonna use firm for now. Goodness gracious. Get a waste? I did get a waste. Right now. regeneration. Have removes one harmful status. Okay. It'll do for now. You're okay. Oh, I don't think I came in quite prepared for this fight. That's okay. It'll increase our regeneration. Base 10. They're doing 30. That's a lot. Let's see how much we can get up to. 12, 17, 20. We're healing 6, so that'll do. Oh yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. Why does it have a sin on it, though? Curious. I'm curious about this one.
The chort breaks out with a brilliant flame and disappears into the stove. It won't return to this Izba, but it's better for you to prepare for your next encounter with it. You inspect the sick girl. She looks a bit less pale. Her strength is gradually returning to her. Alexander thanks you modestly and prepares to set off. The young man avoids looking at you. It seems his meeting with the demon had a profound effect on him. He reluctantly admits that he whispered some prayers while sitting on the stove.
All done. Cool. Let me look at my book. We're back up to 23. We're mainly focused on waste. I do like the regeneration. I think that's nice. I want to see how that works. If I get a sin every time I use it. This is interesting. Get rid of that one. Okay. Off we go. To the telegraph line. Gibson's assistant and the villager elder went to the telegraph line.
The telegraph wires stretch between the poles like the strings of a giant spindle. The wooden structures look alien, and the grim trees around them seem to glare at them reproachfully. By the road, you notice a couple arguing in a lively manner.
Oh, Lord, how do I even begin my journey there? My lord, I'm scared. Did you hear what they were saying on the station?
I'll show you, Scared.
Good evening.
Let God arise, and his foes vanish.
Why are we silhouetted?
Oh, damn you. Who goes there?
My name is Vasilisa. I'm going to the Usturolsk factory.
Good lord. Why are you roaming around at night? We're up to our necks as it is. I'll get this Samson. He scared all the neighborhood.
I'm telling you, I saw it with my own eyes. Under the poles, the tracks are human, and then they turn into hoof tracks. I'm not going there. You go if you need it.
Mind who you're talking to. I'm the Monitor.
What were those tracks? Perhaps it was some animal.
No animal walks barefoot. When the chief told me about the telegraph, I went over there, and I find this thing. So I ran.
Come here tomorrow. I'm sure it won't be as haunted in the morning.
I can't. The supervisors will skin me alive. I've been told to find the source of the problem and fix it.
I'm not afraid of Chorts. I can go there and check.
Well, if my worker doesn't want to, I leave it to you. As a reward, you'll receive his daily wage.
Fine by me. I wait here. Keep the money.
I was like, I don't want to die. Or get stolen.
All right. I'll be back soon as I deal with the Chorts.
Alright. Who could have done this? Evil spirits and perhaps even the weather may be opposed to such novelties.
The rod is an old one. It's dry. It hasn't rained for a long time. Just like that man told me, bare feet turn to hooves. Here's the torn cable. There's a candle stop over here.
This forest is a bit dark.
Strange how it swapped to him. Moon to hooves. Candle. Ripped telegraph.
The road leads to the village. In the distance, you seem to discern the settlement lights.
I think I got everything.
I don't remember the peasants telling me they saw any demon tracks.
Well then, candle, tracks, strip telegraph.
Clean cut. No magpie did this, that's for sure. Why would demons damage the telegraph line? Here's the torn cable.
Okay, so there's a couple
Unless
lines.
some chort put on the dead man's skin. Just like that man told me.
Let's
bare
see short
feet
put on
turn
the
to
dead
hooves.
man's skin. I want to see the candle again. Where is it? Here it is.
Looks recently used. I doubt that a demon burned candles here.
I didn't realize we could have multiple thoughts about this stuff. What about this one?
As if Leshy with his wives are following me. I feel safer with the book, though.
Very
The
strange.
road leads to the village. In the distance, you see...
The telegraph line stops in this village.
Despite the late hour, the peasants aren't sleeping. Almost all of the residents of this small village have gathered on the street. The discussion quiets down once they notice your figure on the road.
Good evening. Where are you heading?
Good evening to you, good people. The telegraph manager sent me to inspect.
Oh, the demons tore it down. Did you see that?
Yes,
Well, if you saw it, off you go. It's dangerous here. The place is haunted. Who knows what else?
I saw the torn wire. I haven't seen any demons, though. I also found a candle end by the road. As if this chort burned candles.
Must have fallen off wagon. These things happen.
There was some strange tracks near the pole.
Well, what do you expect from a demon?
Strange that they stayed there in this dry weather.
Well, it's a chort we're talking about. He leaves his tracks where he wants.
Enough with this nonsense! Too many strange things near that pole. Not the sort of strange things that are done by chorts. It was you who broke the telegraph.
Oh, spare us, kind woman. I cut the wire, but not out of malice. Don't tell the monitor.
Why are you sabotaging government property?
Why else? Nothing good comes of it. The Wallace monitor doesn't tell us, but we know anyway. Here, Masha's cow died, and Vasily here also got sick. So what else could be the cause if not the Poles? Everything was fine until they turned up. The demons, they fly around on this virus, so...
In his vexation, the peasant can only swing his hand. The mob mumbles approvingly.
The demons may be to blame, but not because of the telegraph, that's for sure. The monitor doesn't send demons. Khaldun's do.
You seem to be right. We won't damage the telegraph anymore.
Alright, I won't tell on you. There's no sense in going to labor camps because of some wires.
Thank you, girl.
The mob hums with their approval. Someone brings a pot of fresh milk for you to take. Having noticed your approach, the monitor comes to meet you.
So, did you figure out what's wrong?
Yes, demons are at fault.
That's what I've been saying.
I know the right words, so I whispered a bit. They won't haunt the factory anymore.
Thank you. Here's the reward I promised.
Well, goodbye.
To the village. Plant settlement. The families of the workers and the manager live here.
Just before dawn, the village is still, wrapped in icy dew. You're greeted by the whisper of a stream, a breath of damp wind, and the faint song of peasants who stayed up late. The quiet melody restores your powers.
There sat the raven.
More когда закроются мои глаза. Ох, и я тогда своего дружка забуду, когда закроются мои глаза. Сердце кровью обольется, грудь завянет, как трава. Ух, и грудь завянет, как трава, засохнет, расцвесть не сможет никогда. Ох, и грудь завянет, как трава, засохнет, расцвесть не сможет никогда.
That was lovely.
You pass the tranquil settlement and go to a crossroads. Looks like some chorts are hiding here.
Cool. Okay. Poison. Okay. That's fine. What do we have? They're not gonna do that much to me right now. And keep that one. Five. Moves a positive status. I can't really protect from that. Probably get my vampirism first, though. Fortunate for you, buddy. Get regen on me. You know what? I don't have to do that much, though. Yes. Overkill for that guy, but okay. You know what? I might just actually take you out instead. I don't even need to use that. Not really. I'll take the waste damage. 5 to protect myself. I'll put on a regen. Oh, I didn't swap out one of the damage. Well, I thought I had, but no, I must have only done one of the pages. That's okay. That's still enough. As for you... Split. Burning herbs. Deal 7 to all enemies for each herb used. Oh, curious. Very curious. I'm gonna take that one for now. That puts me at 22. That's fine for now. Okay, to the plant. The salt works on the bank of the Kama. This place has become haunted recently by evil spirits. Everyone around here knows that.
You reach the factory office. They were expecting you, and you soon meet the manager.
Ah, Vasilisa, you're here? Good.
Yes, the Lord surely helped me to get here. Could at least have sent some horses to get me.
It's not that far away.
You really don't know what's been going on? In one village, I had to defeat a fiery snake. In another village, the peasants took up cutting the wires.
That's all bad news. If I knew beforehand, I would give the coachman some money for vodka. They also get scared in the dark. Well, I'm sure it will work out. The main thing right now is to figure out what's been going on here at the factory. What's most important is to go on making salt.
I've heard that even before the disappearances, there was something strange going on.
People talk.
Can you tell me more about it?
Ah, let bygones be bygones. There was nothing of this sort. No hauntings. The brine went away, so they started talking. It was a long time ago. Nothing to do with the missing men. Besides, the brine is here again.
Did anything happen while you were gone?
Oh no, everything's fine. Thank God. I feel quite uneasy here at the factory. I'm sure it's some kind of demon.
All right, time to get to work. I'll find this factory chort.
Oh, thank you, Vasilisa. I've arranged a room for you. Rest a bit. And get to work. The lads will show you the way.
Ah, yes. 13th brother shows itself to an old peasant in his golbets. In his horror, the peasant trips and falls, breaking his hand. No matter how Makarko tried, his sand rose for no good. We have a few things in the book. For right now, we're going to leave this alone. They're going to talk
Listen,
to Proshka.
Proshka, can you see the demons at the factory with those demon eyes of yours?
Bah, evil spirits are everywhere. I'm sure we'll meet some at the factory. That doesn't mean we're always the ones to blame.
Well, actually, it usually does.
That's just the way your Khaldoons tell it. Look at me. I'm kindness and fluffiness itself.
True, but before you I saw countless chorts. but none of them were fluffy, if you will.
You just need to get to know them better.
Right.
Wake up, it's done already.
Okay. Rude.
Pahom wants you in his office. Are you a new salt carrier? All right, I don't have much time. Don't forget to close the door.
Oh boy. A lot to do. Okay. So I would like to keep playing. We don't have too many chores to do today, so I can keep playing. I have time. But we are going to go on a short break in the meantime. I'm going to get some more water, go to the bathroom, that kind of thing. People can get snacks. Be about, 5-minute break. So, see you soon. And we're back. Okay. I got some ice cream. As a snick. A little bit of ice cream. Alrighty. Up to the plant. Oh, hi, Donnie. Hi, baby. You getting down for some water? The plant manager works in this building.
The workers that you meet seem to be scared, even in these early hours. You try to start a conversation, but as soon as you mention the disappearances, they cross themselves and quickly scurry away. In the factory office, you meet Pahom.
Ah, Vasilisa, come. I'll show you the factory. It's quite big. Quite a fortune we have here. Salt, as you see. But you can go anywhere with me.
In northern Prekamye? Something like that. The salt turn was established in the 16th century. Throughout the centuries, table salt was an object of trade, a source of wealth, and a means to replenish the state coffers. It was worth its weight in gold and was often the cause of civil unrest.
First, we will visit the pump. Alexei used to work there. Then we will visit the salt oven. Pyotr went missing there. We can go to the storehouse. A demon was seen there that night.
Okay.
Are you ready to go, or do you want to ask something?
What happened to Alexei in the pump tower?
He was the first to disappear. Happened on the first night we struck Brian. He was working then. Haven't heard of him since. Maybe they will tell you something new in the tower. Are you ready to go, or do you want to ask something?
What did you see near the salt box?
We tried to track the culprit down. We saw a shadow, but it was foggy that night. Trishka called out to it, and this shadow started thrashing about like a fish. No man moves that way. It was here, by the salt box. We load the salt onto barges here. Are you ready to go, or do you want to ask something?
Tell me about Pyotr, who worked in the salt oven.
He was gathering salt from the Tsirin that night.
A huge pan where brine was boiled to evaporate water and get salt.
There wasn't any brine at first, so we started cooking later. They'll tell you more in the salt oven. Are you ready to go, or do you want to ask something?
I understand. Time for me to go.
To the pump tower. This tower protects the pump from bad weather. Beneath this ground is the well they get their brine from.
A tall silhouette of a brine pump tower appears before you. It seems to hang over the factory like a watchtower. A steady hiss of the pump is heard from it.
Hey, Ivan, come over here. This is our piping master, an expert in drilling.
Ah, Pahom. Who did you bring?
A Noah from Cherdin. She's going to help us find Alexei.
So that's why her head is uncovered. Huh, a bare-headed witch. Are you out of your mind? Bringing caldons to the factory.
Hey, mind who you're talking to. Show her Alexei's things.
So we've been working here for years, breaking our backs, just so you could bring witches around, right? What are you listening to her for? She probably doesn't know anything.
Salt pits. Salt brine was extracted from a well with a brine pipe. The pipe consisted of a single unit, a thick hollowed-out tree several sachans long with a tub that passed through the middle, lifting the brine. They were coated in tar, wrapped in canvas, coated again, encased in yarn, and then coated once more. The drilling was slow. 6 vershooks could be extracted in one day if the ground was soft. If it was hard and rocky, just 1 vershok could be extracted.
Listen, pretty girl. Do you at least know what do we do on this tower?
What is this wooden tower used for?
I just learned this and I'm blanking. You ever just... It's for protection.
To protect it from
Oh,
enemies.
oh, come
You never
on.
know who might attack the factory.
That's okay. The tower is for protection. I feel like the wording just tripped me up a little bit. The tower is for protection, but what they actually do is extract everything here. I got that, but...
See what I'm talking about?
How would she know about the tower? She knows about demons, not salt. Now, bring his things.
The worker brings a bundle in which you find a piece of paper with a clumsy poem written on it.
Your fingers are like salt, your eyes deep as water, your hair is black as tar.
Look at him go.
Who could he have written this about?
Maybe he fell for a salt worker girl.
Huh, I doubt it. He'd write something about salty years then. I don't know, he never told me anything of this sort. Well, I need to work. You need anything else?
What can you tell me about the missing guy?
What can I tell? A proper lad. And a smart one. Knows his way around the mechanism. Likes to have a drink, the rascal. Must be drinking with Peter in some pothouse. Oh, if I only catch him doing that.
What was Alexei doing in the pump tower the night he disappeared?
I put him there to look after the pump once the brine started flowing. There's nothing else to do there. He must have grown bored and went to the pothouse.
They say a demon is carrying off workers. Seen anything odd?
Yeah, a witch walking around the factory. That's what's hot.
Now you tell her what she wants.
I haven't seen anything, all right? You'll learn for yourself that there aren't no demons here.
I see. Thanks for the help.
So what do you think happened to Alexei?
For now, it's unclear. If it had been Chorts, they would have killed him on the spot. Maybe the girl from the poem knows something. So, where did he go missing? In the salt oven?
Yes, it's right here, behind the salt box. We will visit it first.
Okay. This is where they keep the salt brine before cooking it. Yizba is closed shut, an ideal place for evil spirits.
On your way to the salt oven, one of the workers calls out to Pahom and starts to question him about the disappearances. While Pahom is busy, you decide to look around.
There's a white track here, as if something was dragged.
Curious?
These days there's so much salt that there's sacks full of it just lying around. This Isba looks odd.
Okay, try again.
Well, what do you know? There are huge claw marks on the salty log.
Big old claw marks, huh? One more herb over here. tracks as if something was dragged, and big old claw marks, and Yzba looks odd.
Enough already.
Okay.
We need to go, and you have work to do.
Wait, we stopped here for a reason. I noticed claw marks on it. The kind only the demons leave behind.
Where? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Lord have mercy.
I need to look inside.
Well, what are you waiting for? Open it.
Listen, Pahom, don't be angry. We've lost the keys.
Well, take some logs away then.
They've salted through heavily.
We need to open it today, before demons kill anyone else.
Do as you're told, while we go visit the salt oven.
Salt pan. The salt pan is where they boil the brine. The water is evaporated and salt crystals remain.
The salt oven is submerged in unbearably hot shadow. You remember your visit to the underworld during your initiation. You shudder when you take a peek at the red-hot Tsiren.
Hey you! Drop that sack! We want to ask you about Pyotr.
Good day, master.
Did you work with Pyotr? What can you tell me about him?
Well, what can I tell? I don't know. He worked hard, we all do. Well, that's it, really.
What was Pyotr doing here?
Everything, really. Cooked salt. A strong guy. Was good at hauling the sacks from down below. Now that I think about it, he was quite good at hauling salt. You have to have some skill for that.
Salt ovens. Salt ovens, large, four-walled Yzbas with one door and an opening in the roof for the chimney, were placed near the brine pipes. In the middle of the salt oven, a hole was dug for Sashan. Anyway, deep. I pronounced this fine before, and now I'm tripping over it. Deep for the furnace. It had steep sides and was reinforced with gray stone and clay. An orifice to act as a draught hole was made in front of the hole. Above the hole hung a I just heard this word. Well, that's okay. A large pan for the brine. It took considerable skill to properly adjust the heat so that the brine boiled evenly and let the salt settle like a hard candy. Adding brine at the right time and mixing it with iron spatulas. The resulting salt was deposited into bast sacks and stored in barns.
Not a drunkard.
Have you heard about the demons? Seen anything like that?
Yes, I've heard. Lord protect me. But the Lord is merciful. I haven't seen anything of the sort. Peter used to say that we're here like chorts in hell ourselves.
I'll show you, Chorts. Don't forget who you're talking to.
Oh, forgive me, master. I wasn't thinking.
Have you seen anything unusual?
Nothing of the sort. We're too busy working. I've heard, though, the other day, Peter was saying that he was going to get married.
How's that? To whom?
Yeah, I thought it strange too. I didn't know anything about him proposing. And here he tells us about this beauty. Black hair, white skin. That's the way he tells it. I think maybe he eloped with her.
It doesn't look like there are any demons here. I need to search other places.
Well, go on. I'll check up on the salt box. You, lad, come with me. Give me a hand.
It's getting dark. Hurry up, your workers.
Storehouse is where the salt is kept. Later, it's loaded into barges and sent to the fair in Novgorod.
The barn stands like a grim giant. The processed salt is stored here before it is loaded onto barges. Suddenly, in the darkness of the parted gates, you notice a fuzzy figure. You look closer and see that the sun has almost gone over the horizon. The moment you step towards the barn, a demon jumps at you.
Okay. Hello. You're just one of those guys. 7 turns. 2 damage. Okay. Well. I don't have a whole lot to do this turn. Paralysis, yes. Fine. 19 moves a positive status. I think we're just gonna do that. Let's see if we can get some heals off. It might not let me. Nope. That's okay. Well, brothers. Page amplified. Oh. Interesting, interesting. This one to me. Doubled. One sacrifice. Removes page from the book till the end of the battle. Okay, this doubles. Thank you.
Forever in the woods! Don't kill me, demon, I beg you!
Demon? I'm often called a witch, but this is a first.
Open your eyes. What kind of Susiatka takes a Khaldun for a demon?
So you know the demon that settled in the box? Oh, what alive!
So you're saying there's a chort in the salt box? Have you seen it?
I haven't, but we all can feel it here. It emerged along with the salt. Now it starts to eat people. Oh, what alive!
Why did you attack me? Was it you who killed the workers?
No, I'm peaceful spirit. The church from the soul box killed them. Even the Banniks know what's been going on. Oh, what a life.
You look like a Susetko. What kind of spirit are you?
I'm a Susetko. There used to be an izba here. Its host forgot to bring me along. Then I started living in the barn when it was built. And the things that have been going on lately. Oh, what a life.
I need to go. It's midnight soon. What should I do with you? You stay here. Keep guard in the barn.
The demon nods and dissolves into darkness.
All right. Do all the side stuff first. An old banya, probably older than the plant.
You open a door to the factory bathhouse. Inside the old gray building, you feel the presence of evil spirits. You take several steps inside and are immediately surrounded by Banniks.
Not a step closer, demons.
Don't be mad, mistress. Stay with us, fellow Bannik. We'll live happily and scare the workers now and then.
What? You think I'm an Abdiriha of some kind?
What else? We all sensed a new spirit and saw you the other night walking here in the dark, as if looking for your home. Stay here with us. We'll grant you some gifts.
That would be nice, Vasnik.
Gifts, you say?
You can come up. Oh, Donnie. Here we go. Good boy. Hi. Hello. Oh, Donnie. Oh, Donnie. You want some food? Let's see what you have. Oh, you got food. Hey, look at all that food. Up you get. If that's what you want.
What Bannik? I'm a regular witch.
Really? Well... Oh yeah, that's right. You reek of life. Where's the Bannik we saw before, then?
What did she look like? I might be able to help you.
Well, she was pale, long hair, just like Bannik.
Oop, sorry, Donnie. Didn't mean to drop you a little. You good boy. You can eat that. He's giving me such a look. You have so much food there. You saying you don't want it? Is it because it has your saliva on it? Huh? Yeah? Oh, you'll figure it out.
I wouldn't call Banniks pale. I haven't seen yours, but I'm looking for a spirit too.
Point it out to us when you find it. And get out of here. This is no place for the living.
The spirits disappear and leave you in solitude. All you can do is to go on your way.
The riverbank. Salt works are traditionally built on riverbanks. It's easier to access the brine and to load salt onto barges for trade.
You approach the riverbank and notice a dark figure. You freeze, thinking of what to do next. This may be the spirit you're looking for, the one to blame for the missing workers. The figure jumps at the sound of your voice. It turns out to be a fisherman from the nearest village.
Aren't you afraid to go fishing at night? They say there are evil spirits here.
Nah, I'm not scared. I have a powerful amulet. With it, I fear no demon. I have seen that evil spirit, though.
What of this amulet?
Some woman gave it to me. A fine thing. Can send any chalk packing.
We can play cards for the amulet.
Why not? I respect a good card game.
end first.
You take your winnings. The fisherman's amulet. The peasant smiles. Turns out he has a hoof to spare.
Okay. Nice. Alright, to the salt box. This is where they keep the salt brine before cooking it. This izba is closed shut, an ideal place for evil spirits. Izba.
It is dark now, but the workers are still unable to open the salt box. You see the anxiety in their eyes. Pahom paces around, giving out orders. Seems like he is worried more than the others.
Missing anything back here? Okay.
The workers are trying to break down the door. But someone seems to be holding it from the other side. The workers are trying to break down the door. I sense demonic sorcery. Break herb can help open it. Work of a demon. I think I've seen this herb somewhere near.
Dr. Pahom?
Hold us here. Come on. Heave! Heave!
I think I know how to open this door. And I think I know what kind of demon haunts you. What evil spirits are to blame for the salt workers' disappearances? Your factory is close to the river. I think of a Denoy crawl.
Man, I'm so off today. I was doing so well for so long about other things. I got most of my stuff right, and now this week I'm getting everything wrong. Ah, well.
Oh, Jesus Christ! As soon as we break down this door, I'll show the...
Wait, I will whisper over the door.
Step aside. Let the witch do her business.
I haven't been saved in a minute, so...
You mouth the words of Azagavar and apply
we just
the
accept
breaker.
it.
The door to the salt box opens. Your assumptions proved wrong. There's a rusalka in the salt box. With a quick motion, you draw a circle and plan your next move.
A harmful spirit of a drowned woman, as opposed to most evil spirits. They are very attractive and use their appearance to lure young men into the depths. Let's see, it was Bonnick. Mermaid. What if I had to say mermaid then? Well, why don't we talk first? A mermaid.
What's this ruckus? The moon isn't up yet.
God, so many dead.
Dead? Girl, they just sleeping. Because the moon isn't up yet.
What kind of sleep is she talking about? I smell death all the way from here.
Oh, if you insist, I can wake up my friends.
No, wait. Tell me first. Why did the brine disappear in the factory? Why did it reappear?
These salt workers are lucky to have a friend as kind as I am. I give them life, love, and wealth. What more could you wish for?
To not to be drowned in brine?
I knew you wouldn't understand. What kind of demon are you anyway?
Why are you here, demon?
I was sent by my father, the Vodinoy.
Ah.
I think he wanted me to find new friends. We'll be very close, forever and ever. Just like a fir and its little branches. Am I right, boys?
The corpses steadily sway in the brine.
Why? What for? Why did you kill all of these workers? Killed? They're alive. Alive forever. That reminds me. I need to break a water seal. Your soul could prove useful.
Oh, what a pity. And I wanted to propose eternal life to you. You are very sweet. I think you and I are quite alike.
I know what kind of eternal life you're talking about. I don't want that fate.
Okay. Summons more. Yeah, you're gonna summon all you guys. Doesn't seem to matter what order I put them in. I want to test it. Yeah, no, it doesn't really. Okay, I was never sure. Oh, that poor fellow. Browner flesh. Yearning orders. Decrease the number of orders that you can read during your turn. Okay. Stack waste on you then. And take a bit of damage. I just realized, well, we can take a little bit of damage. We'll be fine. Oh wait, no, I'm not. I'm not doing any damage. Now you are. Mermaid claws. Waste. Okay. Not going to matter. No status curse. You've got lots of waste. I'll put waste on you for now. Alright. Alright, that heal goes off before. I may have to restart this. I'm not doing it very well. What we're doing about this.
Bothering me and my Swordswalker friends. Don't fret. This won't take long.
Okay. Oh no, it did work. Cool, cool, cool. A lot of damage to me, and there's not a whole lot I can do about it. bit. Summon another one. I should have used a healing herb. We're making a lot of mistakes. We're going to start from the top, I think. Restart battle. Yes. From the top. Oof. One waste on me. Take some damage. We have... Oh, we have one left. Oh, let me see. Gesture. Or... I'll do it that way. We may have to remake our deck a little bit too. This is proving very hard. Well. They both have waste on them now. Better do in Father's name. Only defense 7. Ooh. Have to use that. That's 8. Not enough. Alright. The only way we can it'll let us change our book around is if we lose. We're about to go from waste. We're still going to lose. Bookbinding. Okay. So, this isn't going to help us that much. Regeneration's just fine. 3 auto enemies is fine. Bless. We need. I already have a curse. That might. Probably not. Given what we have right now. I think what we're going to do. Let's see. Don't do like that one. First, all enemies need heal. You're useful. You're useful. Firm is good. Father's name is. Don't need you. Waste. We'll try this. It may not work. We're gonna give it a shot. Oh. Gave me all of this to begin with? Well, that's unfortunate. I have some waste. I really have no reason to do anything else. Oh boy. Reese, Jen. Ow. Ooh, yes. Okay. Happy enough. 11. It's gonna get interesting. Doing defense, you're going to decrease the amount of orders I get, you're attacking. Six.
Walk of friends. Don't fret. This won't take long.
Oh, it might take a while. Oh, it might. Gonna have to use this now. Quite a lot here. Not gonna be able to defend from a good chunk of it. We'll give it a shot. Alright, we still have these. Does mean we'll be doing a decent amount of damage. Going to hurt. Okay, better. Alright. Me. That'll be okay. First is about to go. We can use that next turn. Waste is doing 3. Our waste stacking is working. Okay. Damage this turn.
Can't beat me in the water, you damned witch! We'll see about that. I've bitten bigger foes.
So many things on here right now. Okay, she's doing 20. I want to do a curse. How much is that? Okay. Halt the wounds. You're gonna heal, huh? Oh, mostly all I have is wastes. Doesn't help me that much right now. Sure, I'll just stack waste up on you. Let's go. Two hit points off. Well, doesn't matter. You're still gonna take 35. Aha! Oh gosh, that was a lot. Are any of these well versed? No. Heal up. There we go. Ah, we did it. Oh, goodness gracious.
Witch! You won't get me with your foul sorcery. My father protects me. And without me, there won't be salt or eternal life.
The Rusalka dives into the brine and disappears. The drowners crumple lifelessly, seemingly intent on staying dead this time. Silence is all around you. You hear the sounds of a door opening behind you. Pahom found the courage to get the salt box. He's holding an icon.
Let God arise and his foes vanish.
That's it. I've banished the Rusalka.
Oh, thank God. Thank you, Vasilisa.
Too early to celebrate. She's gone, but she took all the brine with her. Get the horses ready. We need all Yegor's advice. Well, what are you waiting for? Be quick about it. We need to hurry.
Right this moment.
Okay. We are at the 3-hour mark, so that is where we're going to stop. Save, save, yes. All right. As always, if you like what I do, please consider giving me a follow or subscribe. Both these things help me out a whole ton. We don't have too many other announcements. I'm hoping that if I'm really lucky, my updated PNG will be done tomorrow. If I'm really lucky, we'll see. She was busy with the artist. Adora was busy with the convention she went to over the weekend. You know, I'm just hopeful. It's like when you get some mail, like you're waiting on mail that you're really excited for and you're constantly checking. Anyway. That's gonna be it. As always, thanks for hanging out with me, buds. Black Book's been really interesting. I hope to see you next time. Remember to stay silly out there, okay? Bye. Catch you later. Bye.